All right. Howdy Hacksters, it is Throwback Thursday and also the day that we are celebrating hitting 1 million Hacksters. That's right, we have a Megahackster now. We can all Voltron together and make the world better with technology. It's extremely exciting. So if you've checked out the Hackster front page today, you might have seen, let me pull it up. I want to make the thing happen because there's a thing. It's really cool. Oh no! It's not plugged in. Oh, there we go! Yes! And there's the confetti! Yeah, we're really excited about this, in case you couldn't tell. It has been since the end of 2014 when I joined. I think the site had been up for a few months at that point. And seeing it grow from just a few companies and a few users to this immense community is hugely exciting. We love the fact that Arduino has brought a huge number of people to our site, partly because we're like embedded as the project page on create.arduino.cc. So that's like, we have a ton of Arduino lovers on the site, we have a ton of Raspberry Pi lovers on the site, and we're not going to disappoint you. We want to help you grow your collection of both of those. So we have a survey that we want to use to figure out who everyone here is and what you're here for and how we can give you more of that. So if you mosey over to blog.hackster.io, you can find our post about this. And I promise, this is going to be a throwback as well. I'm going to tell you about our logo, which is actually kind of an awesome story. When I joined, we didn't have one, and we had stickers, but they looked like this. And I was so mad about it. Until I think the end of 2015, I was bugging Ben constantly to get us a logo and have colors and stuff. So yes, my hair was blue before before we had a brand identity. But yeah, anyway, so we have nearly 20,000 projects on the site that you can learn from, that other people on the site have uploaded. It is so cool, including like people from companies, but also tons of independent developers. Mostly they're from independent developers, in fact. But you know, if you have a startup, you can also use it for that. So all kinds of cool things people have documented, including like skin cancer detection devices, Alzheimer's, wearable assistants, and things like that. And you can read the blog post if you're curious about that. But in terms of the survey, go to blog.hackster.io. Oh, you know what? I should link this on this. I'll link this in the description of the video. We have a 2-minute survey that's really quick, just to help us understand who we all are. And you can win a new Arduino Nano. If you're curious about those, check out hackster.io/videos, where we have a whole unboxing and overview of what those are and what they're like. You can win. We've got like some of those for you to win. There's the new Arduino Nano Every board, which has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. And oh wait, I lied. No, it's basically just a souped-up Nano. And then this guy is the Nano 33 IoT board, and that one has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. It's ridiculous, and they're both super high-powered. Really, really nice boards. Plus the Raspberry Pi 4 you've heard so much about. If you're curious about that, you can check out Alistair's blog posts. He's got a number of them about benchmarking the new Pi 4. And of course, I also have a video about that. The getting started process as well as the unboxing. So yeah, go take our survey. I'll put the link in the description and you can win lots of cool stuff, including sweet Hackster swag. So we have new stickers. Like check out the difference. 2015 and now. It's beautiful. We got lapel pins, we got socks, we got t-shirts and all kinds of cool stuff. And how did we arrive at this logo? Well, Ben wrote a blog post about it back in December 2015. Look what our blog used to look like. And I thought this was a really great story when he wrote it first, and I think it deserves another chance in the spotlight. So, he says, indeed the one that you'd come to know over the past couple of years is cool, but it doesn't convey much of a personality. Like many of you might have guessed, it's just the name typed in a pretty font I found, he says. And, so basically the H logo of Hackster is not only a cool color, but it sort of resembles Ryu and Ken's air punch from Street Fighter. You know, you can kind of see that Let's show you the whole thing. Look at that. You got sort of the boom kind of thing going on and the boom kind of thing going on there. Same kind of idea. And then also, and Ben says, yeah, that's what I think of when I think of a fighter. These two badass dudes that fight villains with their bare hands and knowledge of karate. Makers are not that different. They use their hands and knowledge, and when you look at what they achieve, you can certainly call them badass. Yeah. He says, another one of my favorite childhood characters is Super Mario. He kills nasty mushrooms. I also hate mushrooms, so I feel like we have something in common. And turtles, but I love turtles, and by jumping on them. And when he gets hit, he dies. You get the ability to try again thanks to 1-up mushrooms, which you acquire by air punching boxes. It looks like this. And then he says, this box is invisible until hit, but again, you have like little Mario going like that. 1-ups mean you don't have to succeed the first time. If you get hit, just try again. Without this kind of mentality, we'd be too crippled by fear to do anything. Which brings me back to our logo. Like I said, we went through a lot of iterations. Eventually, this is the one that stuck, and we have this beautiful H here. It's an H, air punching convention and fatality in the face. It's reaching upwards for more, and it's traversed by an electric passion. Get it? Because it's a oh no, because it's a lightning bolt. Electric passion? Yeah? Yeah. Anyway, that motion to me represents the spirit behind the maker movement, the true essence of a hacker, the idea that we use our hands and knowledge for good, that we're fighters that are not afraid of failing, that we're badass, and that we're all geeks at heart. Now, in the ensuing years, we've become much more of a developer community, and people who are somewhere between like the hobbyist and much more along the sort of more professional scale, and also people who professionally do software and want to get into hardware, people who want to start their own hardware startups and things like that. So it's not just makers anymore, but I think that everyone on the site kind of like, we're here because we're curious and excited, and we have this same spirit. No matter what level you are at in the process, you've got this same energy, electric force. It's great. We come together as a community to share our knowledge and passion because we want to help one another learn and make things. It's okay if we don't know something because someone else can teach us. We're strong as individuals and stronger as a community. Together, any problem can be solved, no matter how hard. It's fantastic. So I wanted to just give you a little background on how we got here, you know, where we got here from, what Hackster means, what the logo means, and hopefully you'll remember that. And if you ever have any doubts about the actual badassery, I have to go back also to 2015 when we did the Hack to the Future tour. So, you know, 2015 is in the Back to the Future movies, is the year that they go forward to in the future. And they use a time-traveling DeLorean. So in 2015, we actually did a hackathon tour where we bought a DeLorean off eBay, and it wasn't me, like other cooler people in the company. Bought a DeLorean, and actually a bunch of us took it around the US and let people hack on it, because DeLoreans are actually hackable, because old cars used to be like that. And I wanted to show you just one of the most emblematic moments of my experience with Hackster, and I think this really embodies the like sort of excitement, the expertise in really weird things, and the level of stoke about hardware in our community. So check this out. This is a hack someone did on the DeLorean. Well, you'll see what it does. They actually recreated the flaming tire tracks that happen when you travel through time in the DeLorean. And of course, it has our old logo plastered on the side of it. I gotta show you that again because it's just so... Yeah, look at that. As well as a bunch of other logos because we couldn't afford that on our own. But yeah, it was a beautiful time, and it has led to many, many more beautiful times. And I can't wait to share more of those with all of you. Thank you for being part of our community. Don't forget to take the survey so that we can get to know you a little bit better. I'll put the link in the description. And yeah, stick around. More cool stuff is gonna come. Have an awesome rest of your Throwback Thursday, and we will see you tomorrow. Hack on.